All right, and these last two aren't really that long. I just don't like videos getting too long, and a couple of our videos this chapter have gotten a little long. So into our last example, we're going to match each description with its corresponding graph. So we're going to read through, we're going to look for keywords so that we can then match that to the graph. So you leave home, and we are going to ride our bicycle to the library. We stay, so we're leaving home, bicycle to the library where we stay. So to me that means constant, no matter what we're doing, for a while doing research for your science report. Then you ride to your friend's house. So ride to friend's house. So now we're going to look at the following. So we're comparing our distance from home to our time. So here we would be leaving home, right? So we're going to be increasing our distance. We said that the stay is going to be constant. And then when we ride to our friend's house, we're probably increasing our distance more. So we're going to put increase again. So now I just have to look at these graphs and find that. So when I look at this first one, we're starting away from home. Whereas up here we say we leave home. So because we start away from home, that means this first one can't be. And our distance keeps getting closer to home. And we end at home. But here we are saying that we began at home. So that would be here where we begin at home. And then increase, constant, increase, which would match our increase, constant, increase that we wrote just looking at the paragraph itself. And so that means this second one, oops, not the best circle or box, but that second one is our answer. So on to the last example. So again, we're just matching that description. You ride your bicycle home from soccer practice. On the way, you stop at your friend's house for a while and then go straight home. So we have this for a while, which means that we're staying, right? So that would be constant. And then we have this go straight home, and we say that we are riding our bicycle home from soccer practice. So this means we're starting away from home and we're starting towards home. So our distance from home is going to decrease. It's going to be constant while we're at a friend's house, and then it's going to decrease more. And so when we look at this, here we start away from home. So we're starting away from home. So this would be soccer practice. We decrease. We're constant. And then we decrease until we've made it home. And so then that matches our description here. So that makes this distance from home graph our graph that we want for this one. Whereas this one started at home, so this is at home, and this is away. And since here we end at home, we know it can't be that one. And so that's how I can match a graph based on a description. So again, I look for keywords in the description itself. Notice that I used increase and decrease in my description and then went to the graph and said, okay, well, which graph is showing our decrease, constant, decrease, or like before, our increase, constant, increase. And maybe it could be an increase, constant, decrease, or a decrease, constant, increase. You never know. But by marking it in your paragraph first, you're allowing for yourself to think about it before trying to worry about where you are on the graph. And I think that helps, finding those keywords first. And that is it for Chapter 7.